doing a good job explaining stuff. By the way, R.C. Davis looked up that stat for us. He's a senior radio producer. The Warriors are 17-6 in the first game at home following a road trip of 5+ games in the Steve Kerr era. But, I mean, you'll hear that on broadcasts across the NBA. And so
the Warriors, clearly a team that has not struggled coming back in that first game. So now, should we task RC with doing that for every team in the NBA? Make it happen.
Back cut. Too easy.
RC AI Davis.
97-91. Hinson.
Oh, Blake, where are you going? Wait. Oh, he kicked
it.
He put his hand up in the air, looking down to Nicholas Kerr, saying, yep, my bad. I should not have done what I did.
Well, the Warriors got 5:43 to make up 6 points. I couldn't tell you the last time they got swept in 2 straight two-game sets at home against 2 different teams. Butler opens 3. Oh, whoa, that was not close, but that was kind of a breakdown there. Santa Cruz fortunate. He hands it off. Javen Johnson wiggles his way to the rim. No good. Tapped up. No. Key fighting for it. Hinson. That looked like a foul on, Justice Winslow. Exactly. He was backing up into Braxton Key.
Is that the 5th team foul?
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-point free throw here for Braxton. Braxton's hit his last 2 free throws. So Key, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 5 steals, 5 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks. The newest Golden State Warrior gets it to drop. Inside 5 minutes, we got a clutch game. James Akinjo. He's 6 of 8 from downtown. He and Terrence Davis, both 6 of 8 from deep.
What an incredibly tough 3. Off the bounce with Blake Hinson right up in his grill on the contest.
And Key's starting to take this one over. He's got 22.
But can they stop number 11?
The answer has been no thus far. Scored 55 points in these 2 games. Yuri strips him. Strips Winslow, and then he lost it right back.
And he had no idea that Terrence Davis was coming. Oh, my goodness, and that's a no call.
No foul. Wow. And you can't challenge a no call.
Had a 3-on-1. Santa Cruz.
Here comes Braxton Key, loves that rip through, and he gets ripped.
Oh, a little sloppy basketball the last 30 seconds.
Warriors need this one. So does Wisconsin.
So when you say it's a clutch game, if Wisconsin scores right here, what's that call?
Offensive foul on Justice Winslow.
Does it stay a clutch game?
I think how it works,
Of course, you could go to Braxton. Now, Warriors might be concerned about his free throw shooting a little bit, so.
He has hit his last 3.
Yep.
All right. Here he's got it. Key at the controls.
An isolation for Key, but he clearly did not want to take the jumper because he had space.
Javo, no. Braxton the rebound. Kicks it out. Good look for Blake Hinson. He got it. 31 for Blake. C-Dubs within a deuce. Directing traffic. It's Akinjo. Pulls up. Missed it. A chance to tie.
By Dante Scott.
Santa Cruz can take the lead or knot this thing up. Key for the lead. Rain dance!
They disrespected him. Nobody stepped out to even contest the shot. And even though he's not a great three-point shooter, when you're that wide open, you become a better shooter.
That's a goal attempt. Good call. Good take by Akinjo. 29 for the East Bay kid. Salesian High product.
This has been a fantastic game.
Yes.
And the Santa Cruz crowd wants so desperately, just like the team, to just leave here tonight feeling good. This is a very important final 2.5 minutes. Going into the game on Sunday at Chase.
From the foul line. Happy birthday! Timeout, Ben Udry. We keep it here, 103-102. Yuri taking that.
If you're Dante Scott, make sure that you are plugging driving lanes so you can help off Winslow.
Some fans getting to their feet here at Kaiser Permanente Arena.
This place is loud.
It is very loud.
Give him some space if you're Key. Don't press up on him.
Steven Thompson, good take. Thompson gives Wisconsin the lead.
Just his third bucket. 6 points only for Thompson, who had 28 the other night.
That's a big one there, though. Yuri underneath. Quick shot in his defender. I think Thompson thought he was going to go second side.
Yep. And then he used the rim to shield Thompson off. So back-to-back big buckets from number 99.
That's going to be a foul. Blake Hinson got hurt on the screen. Nicholas Kerr thinking about challenging this one. Oh, no, he's okay. I think he's just frustrated.
Yeah, he made sure he popped up.
Just about ready to rock. Our officials tonight, Nate Kearley, our crew chief, Gina Catanzariti, and Italo Araujo, his helpers. Braxton and Baji for the jump ball. And the tap controlled by Santa Cruz. Welcome to the game.
Well, Santa Cruz has another home game, but it is at Chase Center on Sunday. So this will be the last game at Kaiser Permanente Arena in quite a while. And was that a three-point attempt or was it a long two?
It was a three from Blake.
So picking up right where he left off on Wednesday. Of his 16 shots, 15 of them were from beyond the arc. We were somewhat bewildered as the game was going on, me and Tim Swartz, because usually, even though he loves shooting threes, he's going to put it on the deck. He's going to get into the paint. But he just did not do that on Wednesday.
And he's so good at doing so. He's 64% on shots at the rim this year.
He is a beast getting to the rim.
C-Dubs force a turnover. Yuri out to Dante Scott for a wide open three. Do you think Yuri had a lane there?
He did, but it was going to close up. There was going to be some rim protection waiting for him. So I understand the pass back out.
Thompson with Oregon State, played there 4 years before they went to the Elite Eight. His younger brother Ethan was on that Elite Eight team as the Baby Hook doesn't go. Ellenson the rebound to Baju, misses right at the rim. Kicked into the corner for Jabo. 6 threes on Wednesday night, and there's his first tonight. Shooting 37% from deep this season, Javo.
I'm going to put you on the spot, Kevo.
All right.
Did you watch the entire game?
Yep. Front to back.
Wow. Live?
Live, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a compulsion.
Oh!
Euro step, almost an and one, but Braxton Key will get himself to the stripe.
He had a couple Euro step and ones on Wednesday, and he is very good at doing that.
He's a really good rebounder, defensive player. He can get downhill on you, though. You saw that a lot. Scored 30 points. You guys were talking about his career high, 31. He had a lot of chances to get north of his career high, just could never do it.
Was stuck on 30.
Because he was missing a lot of free throws.
Yeah, late. Had a couple misses when Santa Cruz was trying to mount that comeback.
James Akinjo's going to get the friendly hometown roll for the guy from Salesian.
And it's interesting to see him get that friendly roll because his rotation is funky. It's like a knuckleball. It's not orthodox, but even without a lot of backspin, which typically you're going to get some soft rolls at the backspin. He got it there.
He's a 35% three-point shooter. Blake Hinson getting fouled on the floor. And here's Yuri. Leading the G League regular season at 10.6 assists per game, and he throws it away. Ellenson, the steal. Henry kicking it out, and Baji down the lane, lays it up. No.
Wow, he's missed a couple.
Yeah. Former Portland Trailblazer, Ibu Baji. Leads the G League in blocks. Dante Scott just bullet his way to the bucket, but can't finish over Ellenson.
He went right into Ellenson. He dislodged him a little bit, but Ellenson, his presence was still, I think, in Dante Scott's mind when he was shooting that left-handed layup. Kevo, did you see the news that your Raiders traded for Geno Smith?
I did see that.
I just saw it right now.
I like it.
I had no idea.
I'll take it. Ellenson has that thing blocked. Yuri Collins comes away with it. To Dante. Nice extra pass to Braxton Key.
Reuniting Pete Carroll with Geno Smith. Okay.
I'll take it.
He's still a bridge, right? They need a.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Runner up and in there for James Akinjo, who's got all 5 for the Herd. Imagine Akinjo being from the East Bay. Probably at least at one point was a Raider fan. Not sure about any more. Yuri contested 3, hit a couple on the weekend prior, but missed that one. 27% from downtown for Yuri Collins. Here is Yuri out ahead. Jabo to Blake Hinson, corner 3. No good. Taron Armstrong about to make his C-Dubs debut alongside Alex Gil Fernandez.
Well, it's kind of like how Braxton Key came off the bench the other night. Two-way contract. Showed up. What time did he get here in the afternoon?
1 p.m., Drew Jones reminding us. As Akinjo hits the midi. It's the James Akinjo show again.
Then again, Kevin Dana, similar. He lands at the airport and comes straight here.
Yeah, there you go. Wouldn't have it any other way.
No rest.
Push shot for Hinson is good. A touchdown apiece. Last 6 games, look at that. Almost 27 a game for Blake Hinson. He's hit at least 3 threes. And all 6. The day murky. Akinjo again. It's a long 2. And it's too short. Speaking of too short, our DJ Trevor Baker was showing us this is the 19-year anniversary of the Blow the Whistle song. It came out 19 years ago today.
Wow, that's straight to my heart.
Yeah, that was our freshman year in college. We didn't even know each other yet.
No, we did not.
Offensive.
So March 7th, 2006, yeah.
Stripped. Nice kick ahead. Javo.
So really the end of that season for college hoops.
Yeah. You
That's
might have
funny,
been at the WCC tournament.
Maybe.
At the beautiful Orleans Arena.
No, it was in Spokane that year.
Oh, it was in Spokane that year.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We got a wedgie.
At Gonzaga's home court. Not like at that arena where they play NCAA tournament games.
Yeah.
At the McCarthy Athletic Center.
The Sanctuary was the beneficiary of the Surfers jersey auction, so the staff really enjoyed seeing where the money raised went to. Guys?
Good stuff. Thank you, Drew. Nicholas Kerr being named an ambassador of said Sanctuary. Ambassador Kerr, not Coach Kerr.
No, yeah.
Ambassador just sounds tighter. So Taron Armstrong into the game. He's guarding Akinjo. And Akinjo gets off a contested Jimmy. And Seth Maxwell has the rebound. Pretty solid defense there from Taron.
Well, that's a tough one.
This team likes taking tough threes. John Butler Jr., who they just traded for in between games. He's played with the Portland Trailblazers as Terrence Davis drops his defender and hits the mid-range jumper. They got some dudes, Wisconsin Herd. A lot of NBA experience on their team. That pass is going to be off Taron Armstrong. That's...
Oh, he pointed the wrong way.
Yeah. And Nate Kearley correcting it.
Kinjo tried to take the ball from him. Like, no, just let me take it out of bounds.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're fine.
It's all good. Nicholas Kerr calling things out. Warriors last of 6 straight here at KPA. Sunday at Chase against the Mexico City Capitanes, who have lost 7 in a row. And there's Taron Armstrong. That's the screen. He averaged nearly 17 a game in Australia this year across all competitions, including the NBL Blitz, which I guess is like their in-season tournament. I'm not quite sure. He played for the Cairns Taipans. I understand your kids are fans of Taipans, right?
Just Chip. Poppy, she's not reading that scary book that I'm reading to Chip. The Reptile Rampage, I think it's called.
Ooh, nice.
Who would win? Yeah.
Yes.
Kids love those things.
Gil Fernandez bouncing it off to Seth Maxwell. Good ball.
But you and I were looking up the inland taipan.
Yeah.
On Wikipedia. Deadly venomous snake. Don't mess with an inland taipan.
What was it? One bite could enough venom to kill 100 humans?
Yes.
Step back for Terrence Davis. And he's got 5 quick points off the bench. Taron Armstrong bouncing it back. Javo. Gil Fernandez got kicked. Warriors 4 of 11, Wisconsin 5 of 14. It was a pretty decent start for Santa Cruz, but it felt like with Wisconsin missing as many shots as they did in the first half, that the C-Dubs really could have gapped the herd in that first half, and they just didn't.
Yep.
Got up by 11 at one point, but it easily could have been 15 to 20. Gil Fernandez, baseline drive, reverse, gets fouled. He's really become a solid bench piece here for the Santa Cruz Warriors, Alex Gil Fernandez. Well, it must be nice to be a G League team and have a 9-year NBA veteran come off your bench like Justice Winslow is right now for Wisconsin.
It's unbelievable.
He's only played in 6 games, but they win them when he plays. Gil Fernandez hits the free throw. He's 3 of 4 from the foul line this year. Warriors within 1. Butler. Kenjo kicking it out. Butler, a deep 3. Got it. Ooh. Welcome to Wisconsin, John Butler Jr. Taron Armstrong. Head fake. Gil Fernandez in the corner, and he knocks it down.
Starting to showcase a little more offensive prowess.
He's 5 of 12 from 3 this year, 42% on the very small sample size. Justice Winslow now 8 of 18 from 3 this season. That's a good number at 44%. Taron directing. Make some flashy passes, and yes, that is an illegal screen. Cameron Parker will come on for Javen Johnson. Look at that Alex Gil Fernandez 3. He's got 5 points and an assist already. And a nice pass to Seth Maxwell for a layup.
I like that. Armstrong accidentally stepped on the towel boy.
Oh, really?
And he apologized. You could tell he felt bad. You know, some guys may have been mad at the towel boy for getting in their way.
It's the towel boy's fault, right?
Yeah.
Why are you in the player's way?
He shouldn't have been standing there.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore when he hits the ball all the way down. Knocks the guy out of his house.
Davis, a corner 3. Got it. Aren't they making like a Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
July? Okay.
Drew Jones.
Is it going to the theater or straight to, I don't know, one of the...
Netflix. Oh.
Is it? Okay. That doesn't Sandler have a big Netflix deal or did or something?
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he still does. Blake Hinson
Oh!
goes behind the back, but John Butler Jr. says,
when's the last time we've had 2 wedgies in a game?
Let alone a quarter. That'll take us to the under 3. Wow, look at this. An assist already. And a nice pass to Seth Maxwell for a layup.
I like that. Armstrong accidentally stepped on the towel boy.
Oh, really?
And he apologized. You could tell he felt bad. You know, some guys may have been mad at the towel boy for getting in their way.
That's the towel boy's fault, right? Yeah. Why are you in the player's way?
He shouldn't have been standing there.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore when he hits the ball all the way down. Knocks the guy out of his house.
Davis, a corner 3. Got it. Aren't they making like a Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
July? Okay.
Drew Jones.
Is it going to the theater or straight to, I don't know, one of the...
Netflix? Oh.
Is it? Okay. That doesn't Sandler have a big Netflix deal or did or something?
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he still does. Blake Hinson goes behind the back, but John Butler Jr. says,
when's the last time we've had 2 wedgies in a game?
Let alone a quarter. That'll take us to the under 3. Wow, look at this.
Hasn't played in about a month. He just got back from Ottawa yesterday waiting on a work visa. He said, I don't know that he'll play well, but he'll definitely play smart.
Yeah, he's shown a nice calming presence. As because of the wedgie, there's a jump ball that is won by Seth. A 2 wedgie quarter here at Kaiser Permanente Arena. Yuri dribbles into a midi. Yuri had a rough shooting game. His last game as a 23-year-old, just 2 of 12. The Kinjo push shot, no. Baji had inside position on Maxwell and gets fouled going up. All right, I'm going to ask you a question, Drew.
I'm not going to answer it, so don't ask it.
I want to see if you're going to prove my point or disprove my point.
Oh.
What percentage of Ibu Baji shots do you think come around the basket?
I think what you're setting me up for is that you think it's a lot, but it's not.
Yeah, you're getting the gist, right?
Okay.
Because it's 77%. I would have expected it to be like 90 to 95%.
Really? Okay, yeah.
He does have a nice face-up mid-range jumper. I saw him hit it against Raptors 905. Like, he does have a little bit of range, but he hasn't attempted a 3. So when you just look at the pure numbers, you think, well, everything has to be around the rim, but it's not exactly that way for him. His Herd leading by 6. Yuri Collins stealing it from Winslow. He'll take it himself. No, drops it back for Hinson for the deuce.
Hinson with a bucket inside the three-point line.
It's actually his second of the game inside the three-point line. Low scoring first. To the hoop. Off the glass, no.
Oh,
close.
The back, I think it was.
No.
Parker was wide open in the corner, but Akinjo was alert and ready for it.
Akinjo had 5 steals on Wednesday, and he's averaging 2.8 steals per game over his last 4 and 1.6 for the season. Henry Ellenson, he and Akinjo both scoring 28 in that win, along with Stevie Thompson. 3 guys scored 28, counting for 84 of their 116 points. Trying to get it inside to Ellenson, stolen by Key. Cameron Parker to the rim for the 2. Cam's first bucket. Kinjo finds the cutter, it's Winslow.
Cut at the perfect time.
That was a thing of beauty. Santa Cruz can go 2 for 1. Probably want to take a few more ticks off the clock as Akinjo nearly got there.
Yep. Now you want to go.
Parker to Gil Fernandez. Hitting the 3 over Henry Ellenson.
2 threes in the first quarter for Gil Fernandez and the perfect 2-for-1.
An 8-point first quarter for Alex Gil Fernandez, whose season high is 9. He's averaging 3.1 per game, so that number's going north. Akinjo, a lob for Butler. And he's saying jump. 3-on-1. Hinson, no, but he got fouled.
He was like, you better blow the whistle.
Yeah. Foul called by Gina Catanzariti. Go on Terrence Davis. Armstrong's going to come in for the final 5.9. Hinson getting 1 for 2. Santa Cruz could have the lead going into the second quarter. Hinson, a 64% foul shooter, and he gets it. 6 points for him. One last gasp here in the first for Akinjo and friends, and he'll get all the way to the rim and scoop it up and out. Santa Cruz a little fortunate there. Maybe Akinjo could have gotten a little bit closer before lifting off. But the Sea-Dogs will take it. They lead 23-22 after. Mavericks Kids Club is back thanks to our friends at Invisalign. For just $25, kids 18 and under will receive a membership, including unique giveaways, exclusive events, and a ticket to a Santa Cruz Warriors home game. Sign up for your membership at SantaCruzBasketball.com. First possession of the second quarter with the Herd. Ade Murkey in the mid-range. And the Ronaldo Major All-Star for his one career NBA game with the Sacramento Kings gives the Wisconsin Herd the lead.
That was great defense by Gil Fernandez, just a better shot.
Murkey getting the starting nod, played his college ball at Denver, and he was coached there by a former Santa Cruz Warriors assistant, Ramen Spasato. That's blocked by Butler. A couple of stuffs for him now.
Butler, no name on the jersey, doesn't need it. Can still get blocks.
Taron Armstrong seeing off some of that skill right there. A little pizzazz on that pass to Gil Fernandez, who has his first career double-digit scoring game in the G League now with 10 points.
They were going to call that continuation.
This is not a college basketball game, Drew.
No, it's not.
Justice Winslow won the title his 1 year at Duke, defeating Wisconsin in the final that year. Years in the NBA, 344 games he's played with the Heat, the Grizz, the Clips, the Blazers. Taron is tripped up. Terrence Davis in, so one NBA vet in for another as Winslow goes to the bench. Terrence Davis played in 4 NBA seasons, 227 games, was second team all-rookie back in 2020.
It's awesome that we're at a point now in the G League where it's one NBA veteran subs in for another.
Exactly.
Ooh, nice. That is a beautiful bounce pass.
It's filthy. Taron's starting to carve up Wisconsin. This Key gets an easy layup. It's the 10th assist for Santa Cruz. Their assist numbers, assist percentage have been going down as of late. But already 10 assists on 10 makes for the Sea-Dogs. Can't get better than that. Davis with a hand in his face. 1-point lead for the Herd. Armstrong puts his body into the shot blocker, but Butler still denies it. Santa Cruz gets it back. Gil Fernandez, he's been hot. And he's 4 of 5 and 3 of 3 from 3.
Santa Cruz bench is loving it.
How about a 13-point first half for Alex Gil Fernandez with still 9 and change to play. Davis.
They only have him with 10 on the... There it is.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Alex, I got you.
Stevie Thompson, no. Rebound Key, one of the top rebounders in the G League. Gil Fernandez to the cutting, Dante stopped. Timeout, Beno Udry.
He is not happy with his team's transition defense.
Well, it has been lacking.
Patient, plays at a good pace, wants to get his teammates involved. Guys want to play with guys like that.
Well said. James Akinjo. Davis attacking. Good ball movement here.
Oh,
Thompson
he got fouled. Javo grabbed his arm.
It's just straight game. He's
I don't know how he could
shooter.
be acting like he didn't commit a foul.
I mean, he clubbed him. Well, it's not. That's a clear foul. Let's see. Yeah.
I mean, it's
a foul. He didn't club him. I was being a little dramatic.
The angle that we have right now, the camera that we have right now had the best look at it. That's a big miss.
Here's Javo. No good. Here's Henry Ellenson. Nice shot fake to the rim, and he stopped. Braxton Key says, "Not in my house, Hank."
Should have taken that three. Get the block and the three. Oh, what a move.
Why shoot a three when you can get that nice little finger roll at the rim?
What a sequence for Key.
That might be one of the best blocks of the year for a C-Dubs player. Here's Henry Ellenson. They called him Big Bang Hank when he was in the NBA. One of my favorite nicknames. Catch and shoot corner. Three is good by Terrence Davis, who's having himself a ball game with 14. Key, just a 24% three-point shooter. Looking better there.
We talked about the other night. He really shoots it from out in front of his face. So he's got to make sure that he has some space to be able to get the shot off.
Escape dribble triple. Good for Thompson. He's going to get a reload. Might have got hit there. Taryn going back door. Akinjo guards it well. Even Johnson blocked by Badji, and he saves it in. Nicely done by Ibu Badji, native of Senegal. Akinjo. Keach, so good on the ball. Akinjo.
Good hands.
Stolen. Key. Out ahead. Here comes Taron Armstrong. It's a lob for Gil Fernandez. What vision.
That was a fun give and go. And for lack of a better word, a cool lob pass.
That was sweet. Hey, Gil Fernandez is having the game of his life right now.
Best player on the floor for Santa Cruz. And, I mean, how could he turn it over as we're talking about him like that? Should be illegal.
Oh, he still has 15 points, 2 assists, a steal, and a board. Davis, he's been on fire. And this is there. Warriors playing inspired shooty hoop right now. Braxton Key attacking the closeout all the way to the hoop. Uno.
Well, the C-Dubs are playing like a team that is simply going to refuse to lose tonight. 4-game losing streak. All at home. They know they got to have this one.
Braxton Key up to 11 points. Taron goes to the bench, gets a nice round of applause. 5 assists for Taron Armstrong in 10 minutes. He only attempted 1 shot. Cameron Parker-esque from that game he had in college with 24 assists and 0 points. Look at that line from Braxton. Perfect from the field. Of course, he had a perfect game against Santa Cruz, which I know you guys talked about on Wednesday, the 9-9. Yeah, against the Sea-Dubs when the San Diego Clippers just ripped Santa Cruz to shreds in December as James Akinjo buries a three. Coming the other way, it's Braxton Key, and he's blocked by Butler.
How many is that for Butler?
That's 4.
If he gets to 5, that guy needs to have his name on his jersey when he comes back out for the second half.
Key is 4th steal. Hinson sets up shot.
Oh.
That was a pass to Seth Maxwell, of
Definitely.
course.
And he's saying that right now. He turned around, looked at the scores table, and said that was a pass.
Darrington Hobson reincarnated. We love Butta. He was an all-time C-Dub. Ellenson short on the 3. Good look for Yuri. Just raised the rim. Braxton Key.
Is that a foul on Butler? No?
No, it's just out of bounds on Braxton Key. What a play, though. Santa Cruz, one of the worst defenses in the G League. 29th in defensive rating. I got a feeling, assuming Braxton Key plays the rest of the regular season, that Santa Cruz is going to finish a little higher than 29th. This is impressive. He gets credit for his steal and a turnover, so that is his 5th steal. I'm pretty sure the Santa Cruz record, I'm going to double check this, is 7.
Would you take a steal knowing you were about to get a turnover?
100%. Akinjo a 3, unless I'm a point guard. Timeout.
Right.
Called by Wisconsin, and Nicholas Kerr is not happy. I mean, timeout called by Santa Cruz after the James. So the Santa Cruz record for steals in a game is actually 8. Alex Hamilton had 8 in a game back in 2017 against the Oklahoma City Blue. 2017-18 season. So 2018 actually had it. I think I said 17. I forgot what I said 10 seconds ago. Cameron Parker goes to the corner. Hinson contested 3. That's his specialty.
Yes, it is, and it's good to see one go in now. Because all it takes is one for him. He might make 5 before halftime.
And missed his first 3 threes. Santa Cruz with 15 assists, making it 16 assists on 18 makes. It's more like it. Akinjo to Ellenson. No good. The Butler just bigger than Yuri Collins. And Winslow, he's short on that 3. Another offensive rebound. Scramble situation. Scott has to pick up Akinjo, and Yuri has to guard Big Bank Hank. And the swing
Big
through.
Bank Hank.
So I was doing a game at the G League Showcase like 6 years ago when Ellenson was playing for, was it Raptors 905 at the time? No, Grand Rapids Drive. And Jameer Nelson was a teammate of Ellenson's at one point. They said, we used to call him Big Bank Hank. And I've not been able to get that name out of my head ever since.
Understandable.
Big Bank Hank had 28 points on Wednesday. He is scoreless, but has 10 rebounds in this game. Not scoreless anymore. Move it to Scott, back to Parker. Ball's been moving around pretty well. And Yuri Collins can't pay it off. Scott trying to control the rebound, can't. In transition, and there's 4 quick points for Henry Ellenson. Sea-Dubs just a half game up on the final playoff spot. Push shot good, but it's an offensive foul. That's got to be frustrating for Yuri, who is 0 for 4. You're not supposed to call a foul like that on his birthday. Come on now.
Yeah, that's a rule.
No offensive fouls called on you on your birthday. Thought I saw that in the rule book. Yeah. He pushed off. Good call. Of course, Akinjo helped the refs there. As one normally does and probably should. Nice pass into the corner. Butler can hit the three. Doesn't there. Bounce pass, a beauty to Blake Hinson from Parker.
Hinson kind of hung on the rim and came down like Prince, like Dave Chappelle.
Game closes.
Exactly.
Akinjo another one. 4 of 4 from 3.
Oh.
Another pass to Seth Maxwell, who got fouled.
Hinson just a little bit off last couple games. I mean, he's got 2 airball threes tonight.
Those were passes, Drew.
Of course they were. My mistake. My mistake.
He told the scorers table as much. Maxwell 2 of 4 in this game. 4 points and 3 rebounds for the Indiana Wesleyan big. In G League news related to Indiana Wesleyan, his former teammate Kyle Mangus just got traded to the Austin Spurs. He's a hell of a player. I'm surprised Indiana traded him. In and out dribble. Akinjo off the bounce. He finally misses from deep. Armstrong nearly got ripped. Taryn. Parker fading away. Good defense from Winslow. Armstrong, no, but Seth just tapped it to an open area. Nicely done. And Scott's got it. It's been a long possession here for Santa Cruz. They've used up more than 30 seconds as Parker dribbles into a three. Dante Scott the rebound, goes up, no whistle, and finally a foul called. And then a lot of physicality on that play, both ways. As Braxton Key comes back in for the final 93 ticks. Santa Cruz being out rebounded. 24-21. They have a 24-10 points in the paint edge, the Sea-Dubs. Hinson.
There you go. Get inside.
Yeah. Getting his grown man on right there.
Well done.
Hinson's got 13.
And he's 4 of 4 inside the three-point line. 1 of 5 from deep. And trust me, nobody likes watching him shoot threes more than me because of that beautiful backspin. But if it ain't working, get to the rim.
Beautiful backspin there for John Butler Jr.
Yeah, that was nice.
He's got 2 threes in his first game with the Herd. Braxton Key lowering his shoulder.
Yeah, I think he just fell. That's a good no call.
2-for-1 opportunity here for the Herd. Winslow, that's a pass inside. It's a beauty to Henry Ellenson. Good look by Justice Winslow.
2-for-1, go.
Parker dropping it off, and there is the
5 or 6.
That might be the 6th, actually, for John Butler Jr.
Wow.
It is the 6th block of the first half. Incredible. Incroyable.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Incredible.
Oh, is that French?
Yeah. The best I could. We should probably have Drew Jones do the French speaking here.
My brother enjoyed hearing your Spanish during the game last night.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he texted.
Key from half court. Couldn't quite get his Steph Curry on. But it was a great first half for Braxton Key. 12 points and 5 steals. We'll be talking with the Western Conference. Santa Cruz holding on to that 6th seed by a smidge, just barely, at 12-11 by percentage points over Oklahoma City. So they need to win tonight. Here we go. Second half underway. Ellenson shooting.
Well, got to defend the three-point line better in the second half. Off to a great start.
Shooting 49% from 3 in the regular season. Javo catch and shoot. You get a missed 3 on one end, hit a 3 on the other. That is the perfect start to the second half for Santa Cruz. Jabo with 6 points. Kinjo throws it away. 2 stops on 2 defensive possessions for the Sea-Dubs. The
you always hear coaches talking about stringing together stops. Well, you're getting them, and you're getting Javen Johnson good looks.
He was drifting on that 3, too. Still hit it. Ade Murky stops the spell.
Blake Hinson yelled out, "Shot!" on that closeout. Didn't distract him.
Sometimes that's my form of defense when I play pickup.
Just making it look like you're
fake
locked in.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's fake hustle, but when I do it, it's fake hustle. Hinson plays hard. I don't. Ellenson crabbing his way inside.
Could not get closer to the rim because Blake Hinson was there, and Murky now
doesn't matter
with another one. So about that defending the 3-point line.
They're now 12 of 23 from beyond the arc. Lead back to 1 for Santa Cruz. Yuri had nothing but threes. Yuri Collins 0 of 4 from deep and 0 of 5 overall. Inside, Baji fouled by Javen Johnson. A 2-point free throw coming up for the Senegalese prospect. It came through the FC Barcelona system. He's on their second division team. That'll be the 3rd foul on Jabo. Was on a 2-way for a couple of different seasons with Portland. Only played in 1 of those seasons, but he does have 2 years of NBA experience as he sinks the free throw, and Wisconsin's on an 8-0 run, and they have the lead. And Santa Cruz better get its act right pretty soon.
Well, on Wednesday, Santa Cruz played pretty good defense in the first half, but then Wisconsin just could not be stopped in that third quarter. It was 41 points, I believe, in the third.
41-31 was the score in the third in favor of the Herd. There was a foul on Baji, just his first, and Braxton at the line. This is a 2-point free throw for Key. 68% from the line this year for the former Nugget, Piston, and Sixer. Be nice if he'd get a chance to play in a game tomorrow against the Pistons or on Monday against the Blazers before taking off on the road trip. For Santa Cruz, missed the free throw.
Yeah, you look at the schedule for Golden State and you're like, all right, home games against Detroit and Portland, those should be wins, but both of those teams are playing really well right now, so Golden State's going to have to bring their A game.
And you know what they say, first game after a long road trip at home?
You know, that is what they say. I've heard people say that, yes.
3 is short.
In fact, this summer, I'm gonna task you.
All right.
I need you to go back and look at the first game coming back from a road trip of at least 5 games.
Okay.
For the Warriors going back in the Steve Kerr era.
In the Steve Kerr era.
Yeah.
All right. Braxton Key. I'll try.
Oh, look, hey, that kid was ready.
Yeah.
Hey, you're sitting courtside. You're in a premium seat. You better be watching the game, not on your phone or something. Kudos to that kid.
Yeah, he was ready. He still has the ball. They still haven't come to take it from him. And he fires it away to Gina Catanzariti.
I think he's wearing a Niners hat, if I'm not mistaken. So I like that kid.
Okay. What'd you think of the Debo trade?
Would they get a 5th rounder?
5th rounder.
I mean, I look at this. Look at that kid. He was like he was
ready.
calling for it.
Yeah. Ball.
Yeah, but do that to the other team, not to
yes.
Warriors.
Yeah. Kenjo.
But what did I think of the trade? I mean, when Debo was right and healthy, and
That's going to be off Scott.
He was awesome. Unfortunately, the last couple of years, it just wasn't there for him.
Wipe some sweat off. Thompson catch and shoot, 10-0 run.
How many points is that for Thompson?
There's a foul in transition. That is the first bucket for Steven Thompson.
I was going to say, he's been quiet.
Yeah, he missed his first 7 shots. Braxton Key took a shot there. We haven't seen today. Pat Spencer gets a full deal to free up the two-way spot for Braxton Key. That is how it goes in the G. It's the most transient league in the world. Blake Hinson to tie it up. That'll help.
Great look, great play design. We see Santa Cruz get that a lot for him at the top of the key.
His second three, he's got a team-high 16 points. Steven Thompson's got some gauze in his nose as he's able to run that one up and in. Back-to-back buckets for Thompson.
That was nice.
That was. He is a good player. Armstrong and Gil Fernandez going to check in, and Blake Hinson just threw that up because he felt contact. And
he knew that Stevie Thompson was right on his hip. And so he anticipated the contact, sold it perfectly.
They're saying sideline out of bounds, and he can't believe it. I mean, I'm taking a look at a replay here on another. Yeah, I mean, that is, I don't know how that's not continuation. Taron Armstrong. Yeah, threw it away. He thought Gil Fernandez was still by his side. And that is the 10th turnover for Santa Cruz. 12 giveaways for Wisconsin.
Not a terrible number to be at this juncture.
Yeah. Dante Scott eating up the real estate.
I'm sorry, did you say real estate?
Yeah, Dudum real estate.
Hey.
Very good for Javen Johnson.
C-Dubs did a great job at converting Wisconsin turnovers in the first half into points, and there they did it again.
A lob for Ibu Baji. His first shot was made from the field. Javo on the drive, blowing past Akinjo, and then stripped him. He got beat initially, and then on the reach back, forced the turnover.
Yeah, on that one, Javo needed to keep the ball on his right hip.
Yes.
He left it exposed on the left side of his body, and that enabled the turnover.
Timeout, Steve Kerr after the Akinjo runner. He's up to 18 points and 7 assists. C-Dubs are down by 4. Scheduled for 12:30. Tickets available now at chasecenter.com. C-Dubs and Mexico City. It could be a battle of two teams on losing streaks of 5 or more if Santa Cruz was unable to mount the small comeback here tonight. Mexico City's lost 7 in a row.
Wisconsin in the zone coming out of the timeout, trying to fluster Santa Cruz, who just called a man-to-man play during the timeout.
They did that once on Wednesday as well.
Yes, they did.
Scott misses the 3. Akinjo pushing.
Oh, he was wide open for a midi.
Instead, the missed 3, and Seth has the rebound. Taron 5 first half assists. Javo's open down low. That pass needed to be there a couple of seconds earlier.
What happened there?
Akinjo just lost it. Butler's hit a couple threes. That one never had a chance. Dante Scott. Taron just slipped out of his hands.
Turnovers now are starting to pile up.
Yeah, 12 for Santa Cruz. Gil Fernandez getting into the ball here. Akinjo couldn't shake him.
Oh! Thought he was going to get that steal with the left hand in the passing lane.
Almost did. He'll get this one. Gil Fernandez.
That's a block. That is a blocking foul. They called charge?
They did.
Oh, no, that was a block. In real time, I say block all day.
What do you think in replay?
Well, now that I've seen the replay, I didn't have a great view of it in real time. Definite charge. Definite charge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
You dipped the shoulder.
Warriors kind of stalling out. Just 5 points in the last nearly 6 minutes. A lob for Baji. Not a good one, but a foul on Seth. It's going to be his third. Second team foul on Santa Cruz. Davo slipping off ball. Terrence Davis dribbling into a three that he can't hit. Javen Johnson all the way to the rim, wiped away by Baji.
They got both him and Butler on the court right now, and Ellington.
Yeah, they got some serious size as Akinjo puts that one in. They're third in the league in blocks per game, and that was before John Butler Jr. got here.
I mean, that is an incredibly imposing front line.
You see Baji leads the G League in blocks per game, just under 4 per. Henson, hard drive. Yeah, about to say.
It's got to be a foul or a travel or something.
And they do call it on Akinjo. Blake Henson to the line. Trying to cauterize the wound a little bit here. Yeah, he pulled on at that left elbow. It's in 16 points, just above his season average of 15.4. First year as a pro, 25 years old. Knocks it down. Dubs within 4. The whistle away from the ball. It's going to be a foul on Javen Johnson.
Was it on Gil Fernandez?
Gil Fernandez, you're right. So I saw 25, put up the 2 and the 5, but it was the 2 and the 5 was for the 7.
So you just showed exactly why.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Don't let college players wear uniforms with the second number higher than 5.
Block. Well, now they do. This is the second year.
Oh, do they?
Now they do, because Bronny James wore 6 last year.
Shows you how out of the college game I am. I did not even
But yeah,
know
this is
that.
the second year. I was so happy to see it, that they allow 6 through 9 digits. Another rebound for Seth. He's cleaning up the glass well. Henson.
Oh, my gosh. That was 8 steps. I want to see a replay of that. Like badly.
Davis, no. Ellenson fouled.
Come on, even you're going to agree.
We got it on the ISO.
This is a travel.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a travel.
It's a travel.
It's a travel.
It's a travel. Imagine seeing guys do that when we were in college.
Oh, yeah. Be like, this isn't basketball.
Yeah. Man, played during the wrong era.
Big Bank Hank at the line. 8 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 steals. Just 3 of 13 from the floor. Cameron Parker out there.
Wisconsin really staying in the zone now.
Henson looks good. It is good.
When his shots go into the net, it just looks different.
Yep, I'm with you. Brought out the bazooka. He's got 21 points. And Parker gets the steal off the deflection. Drops it back for the tie. Miguel Fernandez keeping it alive. To tie it up. Another offensive rebound, Braxton Key. Good to see him back in there. He traveled. Drug the pivot foot.
It slid.
Definitely slid. No doubt about her there, and the timeout will be called by Benno Udry.
Fingers, just play hard and play well. Guys.
Thank you. Good stuff. Drew Jones, Drew Schiller, and Kevin Dana rounding out the crew with you here. Winslow inside. It's an easy jam for John Butler Jr. The Warriors find themselves down 5. Parker has a clean look. And halfway down. But Key on the follow.
I fully understand. Oh.
And a technical foul was given afterwards. I didn't see what Braxton did, but he just lost $50. All right, here it is.
Throw the ball?
Oh, it deflected off Ellenson's head.
They're going to say he hit it. They're saying he intentionally hit it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Oh, I'm not sure about that one. I'd have to see a different angle.
Well, as that was happening, I was looking at Parker's body language after that missed 3, and I was going to say I totally understand his frustration when he went, when that 30 went in and out.
Yeah. I'm seeing it on another camera. No, they're all right. Gil Fernandez almost got the steal in the backcourt. They were running the replay back on another monitor in front of us, but didn't show the whole thing, so I'll reserve my judgment. Ellenson, no. Offensive rebound, Butler. Winslow. Nice pass. Gil Fernandez high for the rebound. Keeping it away from Winslow. This game's getting physical. That's a travel. Easy call.
I will not be disagreeing with you on that one.
Well, these traveling calls should make Steve Kerr happy. Went on that, ran after the win in Charlotte after they didn't call a travel on LaMelo Ball. That appeared to be a pretty clear walk. A lob for Butler.
Gil Fernandez just head on down the court.
John Butler Jr., you can see why he's an intriguing prospect. He's like a 7'3" 3-and-D guy. Yuri Collins in and out.
It's his birthday. That shot has to go in.
He's 0 for 7 now. A 6 from deep. This game, Wisconsin's starting to slowly gap Santa Cruz, but Gil Fernandez playing the D.
Get something easy here. You got numbers.
It's a lob for Blake. That's pretty easy. And 23 points for Blake Hinson. 8 of 14 from the field, 3 of 8 from downtown.
Davis missed Winslow on a cut.
Well, Winslow, he blows the bunny.
Ellenson, yep.
They're going to call a loose ball foul on Justice Winslow, who just smoked that layup like he just came from Kind Peoples.
Hey, a little local Santa Cruz shop.
Not that I've been myself. This will be a free throw. Santa Cruz is in the bonus. We're 2 points. Now, Braxton Key is 1 of 3 from the line. He's up to 6 steals now. He's 2 away from tying Alex Hamilton for the individual single game record for the Santa Cruz Warriors. Yeah, that looked bad the whole way. Winslow.
Oh, that's not a push-off?
And play on, and it spins in for Justice Winslow. He's a strong dude. Yuri Collins, about a 5-second differential. This hasn't been his night, and that will be the 5th team foul on Santa Cruz, and that'll be a 2-point free throw here for Wisconsin.
It's a frustration foul from Dante Scott, who still feels like it should have been an offensive foul on Winslow on the other end.
What did you think? You kind of
in
called.
real time,
Yeah.
it looked like he extended the arm, and when you extend the arm and the defender goes flying like that, usually you're going to get called for an offensive foul.
And Winslow, 1 of 1 from the foul line. There's a really good profile on him. Done The Athletic. I believe it was Jason Quick who did it a few years ago when he was with the Portland Trailblazers about fighting his personal demons and coming up on the other side, coming out on the other side of him. Missed the free throw, and Key gets the rebound. Shot clock is off. Santa Cruz is going to lose the old CBA quarter point here. They were up by 1 at the break. Uri thinks better of going early. Uri gets to his spot. I mean, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's the exact shot you want Uri Collins to take. He just has been in a funk.
He's 0 for 9 from the field. And we'll take SantaCruzBasketball.com. Hey, look, it's Daniel James Howell III.
Hey,
taking
look
in
at
this
him.
game as a fan. Our normal technical director, his wife Anita.
Just getting his civilian on.
Yeah. Surprised he's not watching Severance right now. He's got some episodes to get caught up on.
No, he's all caught up, he said.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Now, I don't know if he has watched last night's episode.
I have not. Have you?
True story. We started it last night, first 5 minutes, and my wife was just too tired.
The follow for Javo doesn't exactly set a good precedent for episode 8.
It's a slow start, but no, she was just really tired from a week of work. We'll watch it tomorrow night.
Murky blocked by Key with a little look back at it.
It'll be a wild Saturday night in the Schiller household. He should not get
Oh, no! Says Braxton Key.
And a look back like, what were you trying to do there, little guy? Are we going to get a look at the stare down? Here it comes.
Man. They love him in Santa Cruz.
There it is. Like, what are you trying to do there?
Mean mugging.
Now, as I was saying before the block, even if that had gone in, should not have gotten credit for the points because he never got past half court on defense.
Ah, yes. Yeah. All right, Braxton, it's time for him to make a free throw.
Yes, it is. He's due.
But how about 9 stocks? 3 steals and 3 blocks and 6 steals.
That is the Virginia defense.
Yeah. Pack-a-lina.
As you can see, he put his arms up in the air as if to say, finally, I made one.
79-77. They go inside to Big Bank Hank. Backing down on Braxton. That's nice. Just 4 of 16, but he's got a double-double now, Ellenson. Aaron Armstrong. Here's Uri on the drive. Quick shot in his defender, and finally he gets one to go. It's got to feel good for Uri Collins.
He wants to celebrate his birthday after this one, feeling good.
Well, he's got 3 steals and 5 assists. He's doing other things.
Yeah, but he just needs to get a win.
Yes. C-Dub's within a deuce. Terrence Davis getting the head start. Terran Armstrong plays the D. We got a jump ball. Braxton Key pointing to himself saying, that's my jump ball. Baji in, Murky out. Well, Terrence Davis is a big-time leaper himself. He can jump. But coming off a ruptured Achilles he suffered last season. Only played in 7 games with the Rip City Remix. It will be Braxton Key and Terrence Davis for the jump ball. 5 to shoot if Wisconsin wins the tap, which they do. Jabo.
Why did he try to save it?
And it's a possession given back. Santa Cruz was credited with possession, so they get a new shot clock. Akinjo hits the three. Now, that was touched by Wisconsin, right?
It looked like Davis just won the tap and hit it out, right?
That's what it looked like to me. That's unfortunate. Man, that could really come back to hurt Santa Cruz. Yuri has a good look from deep. Ellenson, the rebound is 14th. Akinjo. No good that time, and Baji the rebound, and Ellenson was fouled.
It looked like he was right there to go up and get that rebound, but
yeah,
was knocked out by, who was that? Was that
Baji?
Yeah, Baji.
Yeah, they just got a lot of length out there. Ellenson, Baji. Got Butler on the bench. Ellenson to bump the lead up to 3 scores, and he does. Good kick ahead. Javo, step back. Got it. Javen Johnson, 4 of 6 from downtown now.
Just by pushing the envelope a little bit and passing it ahead, you put the pressure on the defense, and it created a good look for Javo, even though Santa Cruz did not have numbers.
Terrence Davis from the elbow. Had a very efficient game. Blake Hinson was on target. A little strong.
Are they going to send a double, or are they going to let Javo try to stop Ellenson one-on-one?
Spin move. Yeah,
well,
got the
you
stop.
forced a tough shot, yeah. You'll take that. And if you're Ellenson, you just got to try to go right through Javo.
Hinson, that limitless range. And the Wisconsin herd coaching staff is beside itself because they let Blake just walk into one.
And did it matter that Blake had just missed a 3 from that exact same spot 30 seconds prior? Nope.
And that foul, ladies and gentlemen,
Yuri's going to get teed up.
Was defensive, and he did get teed up. That's another rule. You can't tee up someone on their birthday.
Yeah, definitely an unwritten.
Which you could listen to on 95.7 The Game, of course. Or watch on NBC Sports Bay Area. Akinjo at the line. Hits the technical free throw. Now, maybe since it is Yuri's birthday, someone will pay for the technical foul fine for him. You're not supposed to pay for anything on the big day. Hits and catch and shoot. Oh, it looked good.
Yeah, he thought it was going in.
He held that form like loving basketball.
Like Monica or Quincy?
I think it was Monica who got called for it in practice.
Yep.
Double dribble.
Yeah, she poses, gets beat deep for a layup, gets benched. Yep. What a movie. Brings me back to childhood. Yeah, I was thinking, what do I say? It's not childhood, I think it was middle school, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, middle school.
Yeah. And I was going to say adolescence, kind of sounded weird. I don't know.
Javo's fouled. Are they going to say continuación? Let's see. And Javo's heading to the line. Oh, no. Nate Kearley's not headed to the line. Oh, no, it will be a 2-point free throw. And here comes the shot blocking extraordinaire, John Butler Jr. They took 1 block away from him. He's at 5. Well, Braxton Key is now up to 7 steals. He's 1 away from tying the record. Look at, yeah, 5x5 watch. He's 2 blocks away from it. Getting his Victor Wembanyama on. This place has gone quiet.
Yeah, shh.
Got to let J-Mo concentrate. He's got 18. C-Dubs within a deuce. Wisconsin's led by as many as 7. Santa Cruz by as many as 8. Terrence Davis. Catch and shoot. Boom, baby.
He's had a big one.
20 points, 5 of 7 from downtown. Terran Armstrong hasn't scored, but he's set the table well as Blake Hinson trudges to the 10 and draws the foul.
And Davis was quiet on Wednesday. Did not do too much.
Yeah, 4 points.
Yeah, Davis is essentially just filling in what Stephen Thompson did the other night because he's been quiet tonight. So they're just taking turns, those two.
Hinson a chance to cut it to 3. And by the way, Ade Murkey has just fouled out. That's his 6th foul. There's the C-Dubs. You can catch them at Chase Center on Sunday against Mexico City. 12:30 tip. Drew and myself will be with you. 92-89 if you're going to watch on NBC Sports Bay Area. Davis can't go under.
Well, especially with the way he's playing tonight, you can't.
Yeah. Lead is 6 now.
I mean, this Herd roster is pretty loaded.
It is. Nice shot fake. Oh, it drops off for Braxton.
And then that puts even more pressure on this free throw.
Yeah, where he's 2 of 5, but did hit his last one. And he was real.
It should be a good one. It's for the WBC Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Highly anticipated. Marquez and Barrera. You can
to shield Thompson off. So back-to-back big buckets from number 99.
That's going to be a foul. Blake Hinson got hurt on the screen. Nicholas Kerr thinking about challenging this one. Oh, no, he's okay. I think he's just frustrated.
Yeah, he made sure he popped up.
This is the first foul in the last 2 minutes. So next one will put the Herd at the line. They have a really nice arena, too, by the way. They have great fans in Oshkosh at Oshkosh Arena. It seats about 3,200. Kenjo. Well, almost a foul on Yuri Ellenson. Wow. Yuri gambled and allowed them to go 2-on-1. Oh, he thought about it.
Good decision not to take it.
Almost lost it. Gets around Akinjo and reverses it in.
I love that he did not settle for that 3 because he had just gotten beat by Akinjo. He wanted to make up for it. Nice decision to attack the rim.
Winslow has key on him. Akinjo, hard to the hole. No, but a foul.
Yeah, Scott came forward.
The theme in his last few possessions, Wisconsin winning at the point of attack. And guys, actually both ways, just been able to get downhill and get to the rim. Get layups. Both Santa Cruz and Wisconsin. So Akinjo, who's an 86% foul shooter and is 1 of 1 tonight, steps to the stripe. This to tie. He gets 2 free throws now that we're inside 2 minutes. And he swishes the first. .30 for Akinjo. Over his last 4 was averaging close to 21 for the season, 14.4. Having close to a career year in the G. Got them both.
He really falls forward when he takes his free throws.
1 minute to go. 1 point game.
Got to move a little bit. Don't want this. There you go.
Hinson drills it. Oh, baby. His 6th 3 of the night. Akinjo calling out the shots. Steps back. It's shortened. He has the rebound. Wisconsin does not need to foul.
A bucket here, and you are almost a sure thing to win it.
Uri's got it. Late clock.
The birthday boy.
No good in the mid-range, and Winslow has the rebound. Timeout heard. What'd you think of the possession?
Well, if he makes it, it's a great possession. He just didn't make it. No, I mean,
Winslow's going to throw it in. Winslow, Thompson, Davis, Big Bank, Hank, and Akinjo in the corner. Jabo, Key, Hinson, Scott, Uri for Santa Cruz.
Yeah, they call Winslow's number.
Goes inside, and he missed it. Second attempt, though, good. Santa Cruz thought it was on the rim, but a timeout called. I'd be very curious to get a look at this one. Curious like Taylor Jenkins to see if that ball...
Here, Hinson.
Fans on their feet with 5.6. If we stay tied, it's 1st to 7 in overtime.
Yep, they're trying to go to Key.
And it's stolen by Stephen Thompson. He's fouled by Javen. Oh, no. And this could be a transition take foul as well. That was disastrous.
Correct.
Turnover on the inbounds.
And it's why you pressure the inbounder.
And Santa Cruz is lucky this is not... The first free throw is good. 111, 110. I think maybe in the final 2 minutes, final 2 minutes, I think you can't call a transition take foul. Santa Cruz can stop it one more time. As Thompson, you almost want that to go in so you save a little time. 3.9.
Well, now there's exponentially more pressure on you to make a shot here, whereas
Blake, Braxton, and Dante against Butler, who's going to be guarding the inbounds pass. Thompson, and now Uri's going to throw it in. Davis, Akinjo, and Winslow.
Taking it out from the exact same spot where the turnover happened.
It's a lob to Dante, to Blake for the win. Oh, it looked good, but it wasn't.
It was straight on. And
it's a good play.
It was.